right pieces. They're adding shooters. And if Mike can tweak his system a little bit, and if you can get James,
we gotta do that shit.
Make some decoy cuts. Run a little.
We gotta do that shit in one
and if he can make a little bit of a
we gotta do that shit in a single run, big homie.
This team can win a title. It's wide open this year.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So you know what that means,
you think about with PJ, I think keep both. The defense. From defense to
you think we had time for me and you to destroy the six, like if we can destroy the first two, then save it, then the other two, and then do the last two?
So long ago, 3 Hall of Famers all together, and then
another
great king, and he stayed.
So that means when it first started, we got to destroy the first two, and it take what, about, I said about 6 minutes for it, 3 to 4 minutes for it to reload.
P3, who once was there with the Clippers, is now not there anymore. It has been quite a crazy short period of time, because look, that's a lot for 6
That's
7
like how the
seasons.
illuminating torch.
What do you say about the byline and how you look back now with the 2 years stint? CP3 going to get the championship, coming up short, and now being moved.
So, for OKC, we were saying earlier, all we got to do now is just draft 3 more Hall of Famers, let them become great, and go from there. With Houston, I really do. In this league, you find guys that are execs at times that they're just worried about, making sure they're there for their next paycheck. Daryl Morey is putting himself out there with this move. And I appreciate the stones that it takes to do that. I mean, you could sit back and you could try to preserve this thing. You got another playoff round or 2 with Chris Paul.
Okay.
He knew
You need some of them chance to get you immune to the black hole too.
What they took us at?
Now they'll be swinging elsewhere.
We in the 4-on-4.
Chris Paul, because this OKC story is not over. The battle of whether or not they'll have more first-round picks
this with our clothes on, yeah.
But the Knicks have power forwards is about even to push right now, because they are bang.
Oh, wow,
I love Kentucky kids.
Yeah.
They've added
we got all 100 except for one. My fault, let's go.
I think so. I believe Chris is going to go on to bigger and better things.
Come check us out, man. I'm broadcasting, boy. We about to go fuck some niggas up. Oh, we about to get fucked up, you know.
Summer League action in a big showdown. We'll take you to the next.
Yeah, we got to get fucked up.
Yeah, but now watch this one. Y'all. We about to get fucked up in this shit. Hell no.
Hold on, this nigga right here trash.
I'm in here by myself. He coming with that smoke. He coming with the fucking smoke.
We knocked one of them out first.
Okay.
This might be ours, right? This might be 2 of them gone.
Oh shit, I'm in here one-on-one with their best nigga. Let's get it. Oh shit.
But you a tank though, so he can't fuck with you. And we over here for 3 of them gone. Oh no, not 3, that was me. God damn it.
Oh fuck no, this nigga got that raise power. You son of a bitch. Yeah, buddy.
I can come over there with you. Where you at, bud?
And under that fucking yeah, buddy.
No, you good. Here I go.
Whether that's taking in every moment.
Oh, the bitch jumping the fuck out me over here. Hell no.
I'm over here with you. This is me over here.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 3 of us over here with you. We done killed them.
Got that soda, all
Just
right.
hold your ground. We'll take care of it. Just hold your ground. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I said drop it like it's hot, nigga.
Ooh, come on, stick.
Drop it like it's hot, dog. Hold on, let me get back over here to the other side, man. They over here chopping our boy over here.
Since you need both car and home insurance, why not?
We losing like a motherfucker. Fuck, dog.
10%, which you could spend on things you really want to buy, like
these niggas jumping. Come on, man. They horning niggas.
insurance. It's surprisingly
Man, they jumped the dog, bro. Why they jumped the dog?
We got fun.
You get now. It's just fucking 96. Look, you ain't even trying to fight.
In fact, we'd rather lend
Damn, dog.
That's why we need a fucking squad, man. These niggas lying.
They don't be knowing what the fuck to do. They don't know who can fight. That shit be ridiculous, dog. Yeah, but we got our ass kicked for that motherfucker. Fuck. Then I took over the fucking base. Hell no.
Look how easy they fucking Tutti Frutti up.
Yeah, Tutti Frutti ass is a motherfucker, dog.
Eating that man for breakfast out there, man.
He just basically assessing all the damages after everything that's
Tutti Frutti weak as a motherfucker. That nigga stay on fucking empty, dog. Yeah, we lost that bitch bad. God damn, we lost that bitch.
How you lose one that fucking fight? I put out 87,000. You put out Tutti Frutti put out 21,000.
Yes, I'm gonna say that. Well, they're saying they must win a championship.
What everybody
Oh,
doing?
you got your PKT gear switched to damage, or you still got it on tank?
I got it on tank.
Put it on. You want it on tank or you want it on damage? Because you'll give out way more damage. If I'm giving out 80, you'll give out about 120.
Coast to coast for the land. Had 24 in the game.
I can do either one. I can do. I went tank because I was gonna try to guard that spot, but I can go damage.
Man, it don't matter however you want to do it. Shit.
20-point lead. They led by 24.
But ain't no point in going tank 5 if they constantly putting us in there with trash ass niggas.
What are you looking for from these kids in Summerlin?
Yeah, but
You see what I'm saying?
nigga fucked over us in that bitch.
Niggas fucking over us, though. But at the end of the day, who you taking the least from? Because niggas ain't giving it back.
These are guys who are going to be on the end of the roster.
You know a lot about that.
These guys are going to show up in practice.
Tutti Frutti.
Play big time minutes.
You out here looking stupid as a motherfucker.
Man, a 96 always gonna sneak in there like a motherfucker, dog.
Man's gonna sneak in that bitch on
Whether or not he can find a way in. Zaire Smith's going to get some more minutes. Well deserved. Chris Boucher. What the tourney might have been a couple of years ago for the Ducks could he have been healthy. In the meantime, how about the 3? Showing the touch, he continues to get the range extended since he left college.
Really showing that he can play at this level. He's a guy, people question his toughness. He has torn it up in summer.
Doing a lot of that as well. 22-7, 7 assists. Nice lay it off glass. And
It's the end of the year, they're giving that shit away, man.
Now, look, the defense, you talk about good defense. We're talking
That's like Madden, they giving away nothing but shit on Madden, boy.
I'm gonna tell you the thing about my team, man. I don't give a damn how good your player is. If you're not used to like maneuvering with them, doing his moves and stuff like that, it's gonna be hard to play. Like you gotta get some niggas that that you can maneuver with and learn their moves and stuff like that.
But we're going to the booth.
Me personally, I can't play with Kyrie. I don't like none of his dribble moves and not like I don't like how they got his basic size. I don't like nothing about Kyrie from this game. I don't even like his jump shot.
It can hurt you, so you might not know the name Malik Newman.
Oh, they got us doing the Earth 3 Elite right in front.
Dominating in the tourney before he came out, 33 points.
Look at the nigga who be on the game. Look at the nigga who be on the game with a stick. That nigga Malik Newman in there cutting up in the summer league.
That's the little nigga that we played with on the 18 one.
Yeah. He scored 38.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he balling, bro.
Yeah, he a bucket, but he in that summer league. He gotta get out that summer league.
Johnson, Bob, weave, finish.
That's where you get a name for yourself. The McDonald's joint and the summer league.
People who sit on this side of the desk in our business went there. They probably watch this guy do this. No shape or shit. A good player. Lead 13.
At 230, he's gonna get through.
Johnson again handles.
It's the elite shit or the regular one?
Elite.
Alright.
I don't even know why the fuck you
And the finishing touches.
Hell no, that flash gonna hit that bitch one time, he gonna be gone, dog.
I'm not even gonna try to do that. He's gonna get killed.
Darius Basley, they're gonna have a lot of first round picks.
Players gonna hit his ass at one time, it's gonna be a wrap.
Go get his fucking mind right quick as a motherfucker.
Another three, top of the key. Playing Croatia. A matchup you normally don't see, but it got interesting because Basley continues.
I see me fucking echoing like a motherfucker.
Not done. In 11 of the game, I think he's showing.
Oh shit, hold on.
Devin Hall drive.
He already got it. What I tell you?
Seconds to go. Last chance Croatia.
Hey, where a nigga at? What flash?
Smothered chicken right there.
Hey, fine. Remember when all them Johnny Quicks come out, you gotta run to the door and turn your back.
Alright.
Cam Johnson tied Jerome. Watching on as Chris Spalding with the flush. I know you love Jalen Leck. Oh my goodness.
Even though we strong, that shit still not the same.
How about the fact that they were able, after the draft, trading out of spots to get point guards, and they bring in Jalen, and a lot of people hadn't heard of him, and he was a star of the show in this game. Watch this.
This is one of love the day he can get carried with these.
Young and good. Time now. 3-point performance tonight presented by Mountain Dew and Malik Newman. The decision probably regrets coming out a bit early, but it looks like that growth has continued, which means he's putting in the work off the floor.
Everyone's on their own pace. You don't have to come out after 1 year. Come out when you're ready. Malik Newman doing very well right now.
Newman.
He put up 38. That's what's up, boy. That fucking was up.
When we come back, WNBA highlights.
That's what we missing.
Play the game. Take a closer look. It's game time continues.
This is more than a court. This is a stage, a spotlight, a stump in the public square. This is a place where athletes, driven by dreams and fueled by fans,
Malik Newman.
rewrite history as her story. This is a
Yeah, he on our privilege though. He be with luck now.
to watch the games.
He played for Cleveland Summer League.
Who are you? I am failure. Failure. I thought I defeated you. Perhaps. That doesn't concern me. It should concern you. I still remember how to beat you.
This is just a long motherfucker.
July 16th is IHOP's anniversary. So we're going back to 1950s prices and 1950s burger. So get them all on, Daddy-O. These total aces. July 16th, 58-cent short stacks, people. Opportunity will not. Be prepared to invite it in.
You didn't have this shit, did you?
Hell no.
Get ready for greatness at Joseph A. Bank.
Not a Trace spokesperson. This is a cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. See disclaimer for law firms.
I got all these.
If you are a loved one served in the military between 2002 and 2016 and later experienced hearing loss or tinnitus, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. To find out if you qualify, call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. Call 800-445-4466.
Bob, you gotta come fuck with us. This shit funny shit when you get good, Bob. Then Bob be up at nighttime.
When you go from weak to strong, I was weak as a motherfucker.
Bring something new and unexpected to your life every day.
Get them fucking skins.
But when you weak, you learn how to use the gadgets and the sodas and all that shit, stick. Yeah, you learn how to maneuver that shit.
You know, so that, hey, you know what? That's something we gonna start doing before we go in there PvP. Pop us a next.
Transition, too easy. Only 5 points in the return game, but don't worry, the rest will shake off for Taurasi. Lead with 6 at the break. Sun shining. Jacob Jones. Look at this drive. Like a little bully ball. Right. Listen, Thomas.
That shit getting out in there fucking number 2.
20 to 1 run. Is that good? That's pretty bad.
We find out this how we got to start.
15-point win. Tarasi, welcome back. We don't
It'd be cool if they still gave a victory mark for the people who was
Go get the job.
Oh, thank you. I've got a job here with you, buddy.
you know what I'm saying? Instead of giving us that bullshit, we doing the elite shit, give us a victory mark.
Sparks start the third on a
Hell yeah.
5-5 run. The Hurricane is ridiculous. I mean, that makes that's a shifty touch on the shot. At 22, 6 points, 4 assists, too easy. They get the win. Elizabeth Williams. Atlanta with dreams come true. She had 17 and 8.
And 1.
Missed it. Sylvia back. Rebound. Put back. 12 and 12. Tight game.
You fucking them niggas up?
43-42. Good way to close things out. Ball drop it Bentley. The 3. Alex Bentley.
Oh, shit.
Trying to fuck us up,
That nigga hit me so hard that first time, like, what the fuck?
Somebody has to.
Oh, man, this shit go hard. Man, fuck. What that nigga hit me with? God, leave, dog.
Reps, lead 20 at the break.
Come on, we'll get it.
And Allie Quigley. Anybody who has not seen, she can shoot the rock. 99.
I told Nasty to get on this shit, dog, so we can roll, dog.
He's scared, he know I'm gonna catch his ass loafing somewhere and send him there to dude. I'm doing like he did Cody. Oh, that's that fast time. Watch out, God damn it.
Oh, shit.
I couldn't roll out the way because you was right there.
Damn.
That's when he dropped the car. He dropped the fucking horns on that.
Ow, man, fucking the nigga up, dog. Hell no.
I just got it.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna get in the air. Fuck that nigga. I ain't staying down. Fuck that nigga.
After we fought that first, after we fought Flash, man, we ain't do our witch power shit, that's why we rebuild our fucking home.
This is more than a court. This is a stage, a spotlight, a stump in the public square. This is a place where athletes, driven by dreams and fueled by fans, are going to rewrite history as her story. This is a place to make way for change. And now is the time to watch the games. Packs cars
They got one nigga left in that bitch?
and electrolytes to replenish.
See that right there, pal? This shit right here, that's what's killing this dude.
All those shoes.
That nigga in the air. Whoever's still on that bitch.
Give you confidence.
That shit right there, you see this little red shit right here?
So go back and donate at Men's Warehouse today.
That nigga dropping that shit out here and shit somewhere.
Oh, that nigga war machine way in the fucking air.
The best network is even better. Best, fastest.
His what?
That's why we was dying, because the tank was in the air.
Satisfaction guarantee. I mean, I think
Nah, we died when you see this little flame right here? You see the little flame on the ground?
Yeah.
That's what they dropping that shit on top of us, and then, like right there, what's on his foot. That's what's catching me.
We don't fall. We don't back down.
As soon as he came out that sky, nigga fucked his ass up, bro.
Oh, that was one dude fighting.
Yeah, one dude in the air, Sting, he was in the air flying around. Nigga fucked his ass up when he came out the air.
You know, knowing that when we used to beat this 25, we stayed back here. Like way back here where the fight started, right here.
We do summer right too. With
We need to go way over there.
what you want to do gets done how you want it. Buy 3 bags of Miracle Grow garden soil and get 1 free. Do it right for less. Store with Lowe's. Need a car? Good old days.
Here we go.
However you get there, make an excursion. Way better than a rental car.
You see them little flames that drop out there. Damn, bro. Chill out on running up there.
Lakers and Bucks get together. Terry Stotts looking on at some of the younger players in his Xavier Mumford. The 3 and the
Fuck.
See that flash?
there.
I was in the fucking air. That shit still.
That's what I'm telling you. Stay like right over here where I'm at. Right over here. See the flames? They don't come over here.
From the SEC to the ACC. Brotherhood. Gary Trent Jr. Saw him in Summer League last year. Went and worked during the season, all season behind the scenes, and he's trying to work his way into some good minutes this year with this team.
Gary Trent's making a lot of money in this league. He has a silky smooth one-piece jump shot that travels city to city.
Him and the guy who was the high school Anthony Simons, those 2 guys start to grow with that team. Love what the Hawks did. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish getting a look. Jalen Adams, though.
Okay.
Drains the 3, lead 10. Cedric Fairfield. And 1. Slippery. Made the free throw. Lead at the break was 22. Matt Mooney.
Good player.
Took the space, took advantage, lead 18. Thomas Robinson sighting. What?
Oh, shit.
Just picked the draft 7 years ago.
He tried to run over us in the house. What the fuck, dog?
There's Zena. Nick Ward. Give me that. Give me that. This is an active dude on the glass. Reminds me of San Antonio when it breaks Caleb Swan again. We'd like to see get
This
some
shit
minutes
racist,
Ward with a big night.
Man, get that motherfucker. Watch out for some runners.
Summer League action. Saturday, NBA TV continues throughout the night. Then Rex and I will be here after that with all of the pretty pictures and highlights. The highlight, of course, of just the last couple of days of the craziness of the offseason was the fact that we had United 2 players in the West, but it's been the Lakers and the 2 teams in LA that have been the story. And Elmer Shane says this: LeBron had the plan to give AD 23, but it's postponed. League rules, Nike, things don't go the right way. Now, the question is, 3 o'clock on Saturday, introductory presser right here. What number will AD wear?
You know, I think he goes Prince, and maybe just goes with a symbol of some kind.
A symbol.
No number.
Right.
Symbol.
I don't know if you could do that. I think whatever number he wears, it will be the number of championships that he puts up. That will be the most important thing. But if you're holding on to 23, you're good to go.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't worry.
Good shit,
I got all my Taj Gibson.
Yeah, but we got that motherfucker.
I'm not sure what number he wear.
I
Looking at the
got
top
to
of
get
the
these
West.
2.
Houston, top half of the West, if you had to say right now?
Yes. Okay.
Fourth.
We say Clips.
Yep.
Lakers.
Yep.
Utah.
Yep.
Houston. Portland right under.
People in Denver now currently blocking and charging you, Rex. We'll see you tomorrow night. Game time. Harden and Westbrook together again.
I'm just saying that's
How your arguments looking? You got a 160 yet or no?
Well, I used to say MLB has
How your little things looking? The arguments.
I got 153.
Okay, yeah, you about to get that bitch. Right.
Yeah, but I just been working on that one. That motherfucker takes so much metal.
Who you tell? I got 2 at 140. I'm trying to work them bitches together to get them bitches up.
What do you make of it?
Yeah, once we hit that 160, that's 50 more feet.
I like the fact that Russell Westbrook, he was drafted by this team, small market team. He's grown up there. He's had a bit of a love-hate relationship with the media around there. I'm looking forward to him taking what he's learned in his first decade in the league, bringing it to Houston, putting those those things together, becoming a bigger,
Once
better
we get
player,
them bitches
smarter
to
player,
160, that's
on a
the
big stage where he
150.
has a chance to win every single night and possibly win a title with his old friend Jay Tartt.
There's a mutual respect level that's a high level that's going to help, you figure, because they're not going to agree on everything in the season, but there's that respect to acquiesce to the other. The question about the depth, we know Tyson Chandler in. That happening just a few hours ago, and now
Boys got Tyson Chandler over there.
Is next. So what does it all mean? We try and kind of break that down, and more Kelly Eco kind of to join us from the Athletics. So Kelly, I love the tweet that you put out there because it's kind of what every Rockets fan is thinking, right? We're showing it now. This is either going to be great or it's going to be terrible. So which way are you leaning now, hours after
Tyson Chandler
went over to Houston.
I think, you know,
Houston trying to win the championship, man.
Boy, wilding out.
That boy thought said that was a bad trade. Russ and Harden ain't gonna go. I said, boy, you sound crazy. Oh, 5 minutes when they put us in that ice thing, stay in there until he swing around with that laser. Don't break out the ice.
Hey, Kelly, what's the pulse that you get on, you talk about Daryl Morey, because
you know,
I think
when he blow his breath and put us in that little ice,
to know
yeah,
the guys who are running it,
you gotta stay in there until he come around with the
fact
laser.
that even with all the wins in the regular season, getting stuck by the Warriors, that it seems to always never be enough. Here's another big change for the Rockets trying yet again to find a way to get to that next level.
Yeah, I think, you know, for the Rockets fans, they're always worried about what the team's going to do next. And with a guy like Daryl, he's always been looking for something to get to. You saw that last night. And he will continue to do that to get the Rockets to get to that promised land, that championship material. And for all the things that you got to give him credit for, you know, taking that big risk and putting himself out there to try and get the team a championship.
When we kind of close the book on the CP3 chapter in H-Town, how do you kind of write the byline and put a close on what was a tumultuous few years there for CP3 in Houston?
I think, you know, he was a great guy, a confident professional. You know, he is someone that came to work, was always in the gym, always wanted to win. You know, injuries kind of took his toll, but when he was healthy and ready, the Rockets were a great offensive team. You know, everyone talks about the hamstring and how they were a hamstring away.
You still finna be real good. You still finna put us in there.
It's actually very true. You know, if Chris Paul is there, they do get to that finals. And they could have an NBA trophy sitting with them right now. I know that he was always friendly with the media. He was always in the community, and I think they're looking at him down the road.
Kelly, appreciate
I'm
the
fucking
time.
dead.
This story continues to develop. We'll see what happens next. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
All right, there's Kelly Eco, Athletics. So let's get to, we know these two guys are athletic. They both, here we go again, ball dominant. I feel like you can circle back 2 years ago with the whole thing. The amount of shooters that the Rockets already, and they're still working on that depth, present. How much is this maybe the most unique kind of group in that element that Russ has ever played with?
Well, I think it's obviously unique. He's not played with this many shooters his whole career. You got Eric Gordon out there. There's going to be, James spaces the floor so well. And the way they've spaced it, I can envision lanes being wide open for Russ to drive. You know, we know Russ is not a three-point shooter. He's a high-volume shooter. But if the lanes are open for him to drive the basketball to the rim, it's going to be fantastic for the Houston Rockets because he'll be able to find guys on the perimeter who can stroke that basketball.
Now, look, he did not shoot the ball well. He's never been a great shooter, but last year had issues. So when you talk catch and shoot, because there's going to be a lot of that. We know James creates space. He'll get into the paint, and he'll look, and there's a lot of swing, as our guy 3D likes to say with this team. You look at the numbers, the field goal percentages really weren't good in any respect for Russ last year, but this is something he will be more open in these moments, right, than he was in the years past.
I think so. And Russell Westbrook with a head of steam coming at you in the open court is terrifying for every defender in this league. When he has you backpedaling, look out. And if he's making jump shots, look out. I think this summer is going to be very good for Russ Westbrook to get back to the gym, find his legs again. I don't think he really had his Russell Westbrook legs all of last season. I think this will motivate him to get back in the gym, get back on his body and get back to being high-flying Russ Westbrook.
Well, once you get the high payrolls, you look for the top bargains. That's the way that it goes. And all of a sudden, you're sitting there and looking for the sales and the deals. And Tyson Chandler, a guy who has been a big deal from a culture standpoint and second chance points and things of that nature, obviously not the same age as he used to be, joins the team for a year. So he will enter that room. Another guy who's got a culture of winning. There's a lot of talk of Andre Iguodala, and that is the #1 priority now, reports say, for the Rockets. How much is that a fit, and how much is that a necessity, do you think, for Houston to really compete with the two LA teams? First,
That's what I was telling you about the other boy. He just be fucking off.
Tyson's just a little older version, not quite as athletic as he's been.
He be running and jumping and hopping and like, what the fuck?
He don't know what the fuck he's doing down here, man.
They're adding the right pieces. They're adding shooters. And if Mike can tweak his system,
I said, fuck. That's why we get smacked so fucking hard, cause this nigga bullshit.
Decoy cuts. Do run a little harder in transition.
Exactly, because he ain't trained, like he ain't taking the fucking punches and shit.
Make a few sacrifices. This team can win a title. It's wide open this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, they go ahead and add it.
Yeah, he wildin', Stick. He fucking wildin'.
The defense is doing a different tune. Perhaps I had the time of my life, and thanks for the memories, because scattered pictures. How about 2012? Seems like so long ago. 3 Hall of Famers all together. And then another great came. And he stayed, which was the part nobody expected. The announcement on that stage, and the MVP to Russ, and then Russ is gone, and PG-13 is in LA after all, and CP3, who once was there with the Clippers, is now not there anymore. It has been quite a crazy short period of time, because look, that's a lot for 6, 7 seasons. What do you say about the byline and how you look back now with the 2-year stint, CP3 going to get the championship, coming up short, and now being moved?
Well, you know, for OKC, we were saying earlier, all they've got to do now is just draft 3 more Hall of Famers, let them become great, and go from there. With Houston, I really do. In this league, you find guys that are execs at times that they're just worried about making sure they're there for their next paycheck. Daryl Morey is putting himself out there with this move. And I appreciate the stones that it takes to do that. I mean, you could sit back and you could try to preserve this thing and eke out another playoff run or 2 with Chris Paul. He knew something needed to change. He took a big swing at the bat, big swing at the plate. You're a little bit of baseball.
Well, a little bit. And it seems like now they'll be swinging elsewhere in terms of trying to find where the battle of whether or not they'll have more first-round picks between now and next season than the Knicks have power forwards is about even. It's a push right now, because they are bang. Your boy Shea, who you know I love, Kentucky kid, they've added some young pieces. Chris Paul clearly does not fit. They need to move him to Miami.
Yeah, I think so. I believe Chris is going to go on to bigger and better things.
The question is whether or not he will take his talents down to the talents out in Vegas. Summer League action in a big showdown. We'll take you to it next.
That's what y'all the fucking butt of the joke, not
Great taste. Only 96 calories.
That's funny.
0 grams of sugar.
But it's like you said, he damn near like, he considered like a
Old True.
Larry Home.
Chili's 3 for $10 mixed in so easy. Everyone in your family is
When you was young, you had that energy with the niggas you was supposed to respect. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now these niggas ain't got no respect for you.
Not at all.
These niggas ain't got no respect for CP3.
Same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the
You
job
supposed to retire as part of the game to where you still respect it.
Forget everything you know about mobile games.
You're supposed to be like,
Look at the fucking tank though, bro.
I told you he stupid, man.
This nigga fucking just.
He might go get all that stuff down here.
Man, fuck, dog.
Choose your champions.
Where you at?
I'm fucking dead again, bro. He bullshit.
Find bosses. Win
Nigga straight up get the nigga killed like a motherfucker, fucking off, bro.
Play for free now. Lowe's knows to paint it right. Only the best will do.
Stick, he's so high in the fucking air. That nigga so far in the air, dog. That nigga fucking stupid, dog.
Are we doing what? Using my Old Spice moisturized with shea butter body wash?
That what machine wilding like a
All I
motherfucker.
wanted was to use your body wash.
And all I wanted was to have a body wash.
Feed your imagination. Feed your excitement. Feed your hunger. When heroes get hungry, they get the $12 extra large superhero pizza at Papa John's.
Let's be honest, you only talk about your insurance when you complain about it. Good point. That's why Esurance is making the whole experience surprisingly painless, so you never have to talk about it unless you're their spokesperson. Esurance.
All this fucking jumping around and shit, man.
Throwback, but I haven't worn that suit in a while. Or those shoes. Luckily, I still have them. Because the clothes that once gave you confidence can help someone get their career back on track. So throw back and donate to the
Right,
next
see,
one.
teammate and damage. You fucking serious, motherfucker.
Player that no one sees coming. Time to go to work.
Great expectations come not just from fans or from us. Rob Pelinka, he just basically assessing all the damages after everything that's happened for us. Anything short of a championship is not success. Rexy, so Blocker charged that comment. Where do you stand on Rob Pelinka and the championship expectations?
Nobody's ever accused me of being a smart man. You know this.
Well, I didn't say that.
No, but you know this is true. Not success can also be failure, right?
Yes.
Could have said it that way.
Yes, he could.
Yeah, I'm going to say it that way.
Well, they're saying they must win a championship, and let's be fair, they must beat the Clippers,
Yes,
right?
that's right.
It is the battle at Staples. Also, they're battling in Vegas, and I don't mean the odds between the two teams. We're talking about Summer League action. Jordan Poole, Michigan, sitting out Warriors and the Late Show. Kevin McClain, coast to coast for the lay-in, had 24 in the game. How about Travis Ware?
Okay.
Another year for him at Summer League. 14-1 run for Golden State. They take a 20-point lead. They led by 24 at the break. Don't call it a comeback. Jaren Johnson.
Ooh. A little dipsy.
What are you looking for from these kids at Summer League? What do you look for?
You know, the thing I look for mostly is how they're interacting with their teammates, coaches, the ball boys, everyone. A lot of people can play basketball. These are guys who are going to be on the ends of the rosters. You want good teammates, guys who are going to show up and practice and play every day and may be able to step in for you and play big-time minutes in big-time games.
And that was one for Laker fans who hit that shot you saw before this play as they win by one. Jordan Caroline, one of the toughest kids in college, shooter and tough. We'll see whether or not he can find a way in. Zaire Smith's going to get some more minutes, well-deserved. Chris Boucher, what the tourney might have been a couple of years ago for the Ducks, could he have been healthy? In the meantime, how about the three? Showing the touch, he continues to get the range extended since he left college. 24 in the game record.
Really showing that he can play at this level. He's a guy, people question his toughness. He has torn it up in Summer League.
Well, P.J. Dozier doing a lot of that as well. He had 22-7, 7 assists. Nice laying off glass. And the lead was 15. Not done. Sixers. Now, look, Matisse Thybulle, you talk about good defense. We're talking about a guy who was the best defensive player in college basketball. And 10 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and setting up some plays on offense with that transition.